Hello everyone. In today's video, I want to share with you how to do a one needle right angle weave. Now this stitch is really nice. It works out superb with a one needle project. You just need one needle attached to the end of your thread, some beads. Now why I wanted to share with you this technique is that because in the next tutorial we are going to do earring which involves this stitch using a one needle technique. So this is the earring that I will be showing you in my next video. So I will be filming the two videos just right now, so it's going to be super fancy to make this pretty earring. So you need to learn how to do a one needle project using right angle weave. Okay, so to do this you will need some arrow seed beads. I'm just going to teach you the technique today, and you will need a needle, a size 10 or 12, and some thread. Okay, so to get started with this project, you are going to start off by picking up 4 seed beads. Take them down to the end of your thread and then tie a knot. When I'm using arrow seed beads, I like to tie my thread at the end, but when I'm using 11s or 15s, I like to sew them around the beads. I don't like to make a knot, because what the knot does is it blocks some of the passages of your 15s when you go through the beads. Okay, so that to avoid that, I go through the beads when I'm using a 15 or an 11. So okay, so before you go through the bead, just let me zoom in. Yeah, before learning the stitch, you need to understand the stitch. So I'm going to make you understand the stitch if you don't know it yet. Actually, the right angle weave is a weave using sets of 4 beads attached to each other. So this is my first set of bead, because of which I have taken 4 beads and tied it in a round. So I'm going to go into this bead. So we are going to work our right angle weave in a horizontal manner. Okay, it's going to be horizontal. So this is the bead that I want to get started off with. So I'm going to go into that bead, pull my thread. So if you look at it in a good way, you will see that right angle weave is made up of 4 beads. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So if I'm going to do one more set of 4 beads, I need to pick up 3 more beads, because this bead here is going to be bead number 1. So if this is bead number 1, I need to pick up 3 more beads. And because my thread is coming out towards the upper side, I'm going to go down to up with my needle and pull. See, I now have 2 sets of right angle weave. So now my thread is coming out of here, over here, in an upward direction. It's going to be like up, down, and up, down. So you have to make sure that you understand the stitch very carefully. So my thread is coming out towards the upper side. So the nearest bead to, okay, I need to come out of here to get started off with my next weave. So if my thread is coming out of here, I need to go into this bead and this bead. So I'm going to go into this bead, and the bead next to it. Okay, if you now notice, when I was here, my thread was coming out towards the upper side. Now my thread is coming out towards the downward side. So if I count this as my bead number 1, I need to pick up 3 more beads. 1, 2 and 3. So I'll go through this bead from an upward to downward motion because my thread is coming out towards the downward side. So I now have one more set of right angle in an horizontal manner. Now my thread is coming out of this bead towards the downward side, so I need to go into this bead and then this bead to come out in an upward motion. So I need to go into this bead, pull tight, wait a second, okay, and the bead next to it. Here. So I have 3 sets of raw or right angle weave. I need to do one more weave just to show you how it goes around. So if this is going to be my upper bead, the thread is coming out towards the upper side, and this is bead number 1, I need to pick up 3 more beads again. You are always going to remember that in the first instance you're picking up 4 beads and then 3 beads. So because my thread was coming out towards the upper side, I went down in an U or a rounding fashion from downward to upward motion and pull tight. Again, I need to come out of here. My thread is coming out here, so I need to go into this bead and this bead. Here you go. So you have a perfect right angle weave line going in this way. So you need to understand the stitch before you can actually do it, because if you don't understand the stitch, it's not going to be easier for you. So this is just what I wanted to share with you, so that you can it can be easier for you in my next tutorial, which is going to be this earring. So I hope you understood the stitch, and I hope you like this earring. And I'll put the link of this maybe during the video of this one. I'll put the link of my right angle weave single needle right angle weave design tutorial in the description box. I hope you like my video and subscribe to my channel for more updates. There are not there are not many Indians who actually do bead weaving, so I would like to encourage all my Indian viewers to start on with beading, because it's like a therapy. It's actually a therapy which is going to help you a lot, because when you start off with beading, you will understand the magic of beading just after you get started with the basics of beading. Okay, so I just want to assure all my beaders, all my viewers, that after this very earring design, we're going to be doing basics of beading. Okay, so we'll start off with the basics, and then later on I'll be showing you some more designs that I came up with in my next tutorials. So until then, I hope you have fun, I hope you like my video, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye, take care.